Pisces, hey, this reading is for your next chapter, my friends. We do this for every sign during their season, and it is your season. So, whether you're watching this during Pisces season or it's finding you later, this is meant for you, boo. And here's why. We're going to take a look at what you are being prepared for, what you're being asked to release, what your focus is for this coming year, and all of the beautiful energy that is coming into your life right now. So, if that sounds good to you, stick around. We're going to go through this Pisces season reading or Pisces reading. This is intended for anyone with specific Pisces placements for my Pisces Sun signs, because it is your season, it's your birthday. But also, if you are Pisces Moon, if you're Pisces Rising, Pisces Venus, North Node, or have a Pisces stellium, this could also be for you. So let's see what Spirit wants Pisces to know right now. Let's get right into it. My name is Jess. I am the owner of Taropist, and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. At the very end, we are going to close this energy out with a wish on the selenite candle. So stick around. You definitely want to make the wish with the collective. And I'm going to say hi really quickly to whoever is in the chitty chat. M. Jackson, how you doing, boo? Coyote Bird Tarot, hey Nixie, hey. And hey, everybody. Yes, please drop a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell, set it to all so you know anytime I go live or upload a reading for you, boo. Without further ado, let's get right into it for my Pisces people. This chair is for my kitty cat, but he's over there, so he may not join us. But just so you know. All right, Pisces, this is for Pisces. What did the previous year bring for you? We spent just like a brief time here on the previous year, and then we jump into the current energy and then move into the predictive future. So let's get it. Pisces, what did the previous year bring for you? Not all messages will resonate. Only take what does for you. Pisces. Pisces. All right, Pisces, what did the previous year bring? Rest, a break, maybe for some of you. It feels like for a lot of you, the previous year may have taught you patience. Okay, you got Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You have the Four of Swords. So this is giving very much like this may have been a year where you were learning restraint, you were learning patience. To kind of maybe for some of you, you were taking some time and making some big decisions regarding your life or your future. Wow, it's hailing where I live right now, and it's like it's been a really weird weather day. So I just heard massive storm outside. So anyway, apologies, but it was like all of a sudden big storm. Not for you, boo. You look okay. You look chill right now. That's all right. Some of you, I feel like too, it might have been a year where you might have found yourself a little bit at a crossroads between past and what was coming ahead. So it's giving really like an energy of a year where there was this bridge that you were crossing between your past and then your future and what that was going to bring or what that will bring for you, which we will move into in this reading, right? So again, a lot of energy around quiet contemplation, introspection, maybe exploring and examining your life from a, I don't want to say a more critical lens, but maybe a deeper lens, right? So going deeper and maybe being more discerning about, okay, what choices and decisions have I made in the past? How can I maybe course correct as I move into the future? Or the future is, again, I'm getting a lot of an energy of nostalgia maybe coming up from for your last year. So some of you might have been thinking a lot about the past people, past relationships, maybe family. For some of you, could have been a father figure, could have also been just a male energy that you were really, really close with or had deep feelings for. For some of you, there may have been a relationship where you feel like you were never able to like fully express everything that you felt towards this person or this individual. So there may have been a lot of thinking around that. But also, I just feel like it was a year too for you to get maybe more emotional stability or focus on, you know, creating a safe space for yourself on an emotional and on a spiritual level, right? So but yeah, it's giving like last year was kind of a lot of a for me. So I also study numerology, and so and do numerology reports. If you ever want one, go to mytaropist.com, hit me up. But I'm getting a lot of an energy of like a 7. So 7 in numerology is an energy that is deeply introspective, deeply intuitive, very spiritually wise. And so it feels like for you that, and also a more of a quiet energy, more of an energy that's observational rather than active. And so again, a lot of the energy that I'm picking up for your last year was a lot of kind of that, taking your time, being maybe more intentional with how you're expending your energy, or intentionally taking more time for rest, right? And deep renewal. So again, there may have been something that you had overcome, and it's like, okay, I overcame that challenge. Now I just really want to give myself some time to rest. So let's see what you can release from the past year. Hey Siva, how you doing? How are you doing? Angel Rains. Angel Rains, Angel Rains. Happy birthday to you. I know it was it Friday? Was it this past Friday or the Friday before, girl? I know you just had a birthday on a Friday. So, anyways, I hope it was a good one. My light beam baby. I hope it was a good one. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Pisces, stelliums in the house. What can you release from this past year, my boo-boos? What do you need to still release? And when I talk about the past year and the current year, I am talking about from last Pisces season to this Pisces season, right? So not 2025. We're looking at the past year from like Pisces last solar return to this solar return, right? Regardless of where your Pisces placement is. Okay. So what can Pisces release? Or what do they still possibly need to release from the last year? Pisces, Pisces. Wee. Oof, yeah. Okay. I don't know who this is for, but there's definitely and I picked up on it a little bit in the past year energy, although I don't feel like it's still as heavy with you. But I do feel like there's a Pisces here who has this need for and everyone's on a different timeline, right? So wherever this was in your timeline, Pisces that I'm talking to, there's something here I felt like there was a situation, and maybe like within a connection, within an interpersonal connection that you had, where it felt very much like your emotional, like there was something that again didn't have didn't have the opportunity to express towards somebody, possibly emotionally, spiritually. There was something there that was still inside of you, but it had nowhere to go. And so it's almost like I feel like part of what you were working on, for some of you, I feel like there was an energy of like suppressing some of your emotional energy and like internalizing it a little bit more. But also, instead of like being so outwardly expressive of it, again, that 7 energy, there's a little gnat flying in my face. But also I felt very much like there may have been a relationship that ended, whether that's familial, whether that's platonic, whether that's romantic, where there was so much still that you felt like you didn't get to say to this person, or so much that was still never expressed, right? And it's reminding me of and some of you have probably heard this, a lot of you probably have, but there was an expression, something a sentiment I heard expressed regarding grief when somebody passes, which is grief is essentially like it hurts so much because there's all this love that you have nowhere to express it, or that person is no longer there for you to express the love that you feel towards them, or to show them outwardly the love that you're feeling towards them, right? Something to that effect. I probably butchered that, but that's kind of the crux of it. So with this, it feels very much like there's still the thing for you to release, Pisces. For some of you, there may be a struggle, I'll be honest, like with codependency. So there may be a need for you to release that and embrace more of an energy of independence and self-sufficiency. Okay, and we're going to move to like what you're embracing now in this energy, but there's a progression towards the 9 of Pentacles, which is telling me that you're moving in this direction of letting go of a possible, again, an energy of codependency, or finding yourself tied into or locked into situations, connections that are not allowing you to feel truly free. Okay. So there's that's here for releasing. There's also, again, like I said, the cycle of grief that I'm seeing here, and a sense of almost feeling isolated in that grief. And again, not having necessarily a place for it to be channeled. And internalizing this maybe too much, like continuing on this path or this cycle of feeling sad, feeling rejected, feeling heartbroken, feeling for some of you, maybe you've gone through cycles of ABUSIVE or ABUSE. Okay. And needing to release that as part of your identity, right? Whether it be the grief, whether it be this is who I am, this is the hand that I'm dealt. And again, needing to be able to stand on your own, right? And know your worth and your value, independent of any adherence to an entity, a person, a relationship, a situation that is causing you harm, right? So whether, again, that's coming from within you, or again, that's your connections external to yourself. So I feel very much like a lot of you are still processing and releasing some sort of grief or pain or loss here. Some of you are still maybe struggling to feel like you can be strong on your own. Some of you are letting go of challenging alliances that you have created, whether that be to a thing, to a something that may be an addiction of yours, right? Or whether that be a person or people or an identity that you have cultivated for yourself that's based on something very unhealthy for you, right? So I feel very much though that this is something that you're letting go, you're learning to let go, even if it's difficult. Because I feel like for some of you, you've been carrying this weight and this burden for so long that, again, it has become part of your identity almost. It's become part of who you are. And that's what the lie that you're telling yourself is like, this is who I am. I'm adhering to this. This is the cycle that I have been on. This is my life now. This is how I live my life in this pain, whether it be emotional pain or physical pain. And there's something here where it's feeling very much like Spirit's trying to tell you, like, you can let go. It's okay to walk away from this. It's not a loss for you. Actually, it's a big win, because this is where you're moving to. Okay. A healthier, stronger, more independent, more aligned version of yourself. Right. So what, my Pisces people, are you embracing in this current energy? What are you embracing right now, Pisces? Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Pisces Stellium. Drop a comment after the live. Let me know where Pisces is in your chart. And let's get it. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Boo. Hey. Pisces, what are you embracing in this present moment? Pisces. That was Kooky Bananas. Okay, this card flipped upside down. All right. What are you embracing in this current moment? Wow, she went upside down again. I can't recall if this deck actually does reversals. There's one of my decks, they do not do reversals. So I'm getting like for everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. I'm getting, for some of you, I don't know what, I don't know if some of you have lost a mother as well, or if there's like mother father wound here, like a loss. I'm getting, for some of you, there's like an orphan energy that's wanting to come through a little bit, and some of you are like feeling like you're kind of learning how to navigate life on your own terms, leaning and relying on your own inner wisdom and voice to guide you, right? After potentially feeling, and whether it's like a community, or like I said, parental figures, or somebody else, like, or a relationship, like, for people who are in long-term committed relationships, it does feel like, I'm starting all over on my own again. Like, here we go, round again on my own. But I do feel like there's some joy in this. And I don't know if I want to say joy, but it feels like, I want to say, you're in the right place at the right time, connected to the right people, Pisces, or you will be, right? If you're not there already, you will be. And I feel like there's the blessing in this season for you is learning to embrace sort of riding those waves and seasons of life, and counting it all joy, because regardless of wherever you are in the world, or wherever you are in a timeline that you're in, or whatever season of life that you're in, right? There's always an inner voice, an inner guide that is present for you and keeping you afloat, right? And keeping you company, and keeping you safe, and keeping you in alignment, right? So I feel like there's the Wheel and the Hermit. I feel like what you're embracing in this timeline, in this present moment, is, again, learning to go within when there is question or doubt or concern about what life is throwing at you in that current moment, right? And knowing that there's always that light to guide you, right? And to guide your path. The Wheel in this particular deck is really, really interesting because it's depicted as a spider web. And I really like that, because the whole point of that is that it's sort of saying, like, sometimes you're the spider and you're spinning your web and you're catching the prey, right? And sometimes you feel like the prey who is trapped in the spider web. But again, on the other side of that, we have the beautiful Hermit energy, Virgo energy. Some of you could have Virgo in your chart. You could have fixed energy in your chart, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. But it's like learning that no matter what, again, which station you find yourself in, whether which position you are in at that point in your life, the spider or the prey, you have that inner wisdom to guide you. So you're never really trapped as you think you are, right? Or as stuck as you think you are. So um so I feel like for some of you in this current energy, what you're embracing is that, because you may have your mind may play tricks on you, and your feelings and your emotions may also play tricks on you, right? So there's this energy of, anxiety. When we move into the mental energy, that can be present. There's this energy of sadness, of loss, of grief. There's more challenging emotions that we may be facing when we move into our emotional energy, but always in spirit, because we are spirit, we have a soul, we live in a body, but always in spirit, there's clarity if we learn how to go within, right? So let's see, Pisces. What is your focus for the next year? So now we're moving into the predictive energy. So, and then we do my favorite part, which is the new, good coming to you, boo boo, or basically your birthday gifts. Your birthday gifts between this Pisces season and next Pisces season, as this Pisces season is coming to a close. But again, you could be watching this at any time during this next year, and it is relevant for the entirety of the year, not just this season. So keep that in mind. But this is essentially your focus from now until next Pisces season. What will you be focusing on? What's the theme for you, Pisces boo? That rhymes. What's the theme for you, Pisces boo? Hey, Mitzi. Hey, Mitzi. Hey. Thank you, Siva. All right. Pisces, Pisces, the theme for Pisces. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thanks so much. Strength card again, Leo. Some of you roar may have some Leo energy in your chart. It's been showing up quite a bit here. Because you're a conqueror, Pisces. You're an overcomer. I don't care what they say about y'all. You're my fellow water babies. I am a crab. And even though you guys don't have the claws like the crab, and you don't have the stinger zing a zing zing like the scorpion, you have a really, really beautiful way. What I admire, one of the things I admire about Pisces is I feel like they live many lives in one, like in one life. You're like, I know fish don't have 9 lives like a cat does, but maybe you do because you are showing up again with all this Leo energy here. But you find your way to get yourself out of slippery situations. You swim, you're fast. you're what's the word I'm looking for? You're light on your fins. I don't know. You can swim your way out of like all different kinds of crazy situations. And honestly, Pisces are super resilient and very emotionally in tune. And I love that you are not ever like really afraid to express yourself or to tap into your emotional side and that energy. And I feel like that gives you strength, because so many people try to avoid their feelings, and so many people don't like going deeper in that regard. You're also very spiritually tuned. So I feel like for you all, again, I just love my Pisces people, but I really do feel like there's something so beautiful about the way in which you are strong. It's so different than the way in which many others show their strength, right? So I feel like this year, one of your core themes is obviously strength. It is you embracing your own particular brand of strength, right? The way that you show up in the world, how you are strong, how you overcome. And a lot of you guys this year is about you overcoming and conquering your fears. Okay. The things that you're afraid of, the things that you're hiding from, being able to confront them head first. I'm getting a bit of an energy of like some of you guys may be challenging yourself to try things that are outside of your comfort zone. in order to, again, make that effort to conquer whatever the particular fears are that you may be experiencing. There's also something very strong here about you being very discerning of the truth and being able to see through to the heart of the situation or the heart of the person or the individual. Again, there's you again showing up for yourself in a way that is showing again that emotional strength and that spiritual strength. And a lot of that is that really highly tuned intuition. So you being able to, again, be discerning of, okay, this is the truth, this is a lie. This is healthy for me, this is not healthy for me. So there's a lot here that I feel like you're conquering between last year and moving into this year. Feels like you had this season of maybe getting a little bit of a break, and now you're learning how, again, strong you are, how independent you can be. Not that you don't need other people. We all need people and we all need community. But what I'm saying is you're learning interdependence rather than codependence, right? It's no longer that codependency. It's now when I do connect with people, I do it in a healthy way, right? And I'm being more discerning about who I'm giving my energy to. I'm learning how to hold back when it comes to my feelings and emotions in a healthy way, right? Not that I'm like ignoring how I'm feeling, but I'm learning how to balance that energy in a way that's healthy. And I'm learning to control myself in a way that's healthy rather than allowing that particular side of me to take over. Again, remember, not here and not in the feels, but finding that balance between the two and learning to be more discerning in a spiritual way, right? So that we're not allowing ourselves to feel out of whack either emotionally or mentally, right? So there's, again, this energy of balance and synergy and harmony that you're coming into. I love that for you, right? And I love how it is a 4 of Wands, but it depicts all the elements. We have the air element, we have the water element, we have the earth, and we have the fire element depicted. So again, it's like feeling like there's this nice, beautiful harmony and balance between all of the elements within you, boo. And I really love that for you. Again, showcasing your strength. And I do feel like there is too some support also coming your way. Finding healthy community. For some of you guys, I know this is not what we're reading for at this moment, but for some of you, there may be a situation here where you're finding new community of support around you. Some of you could be moving in, like this definitely won't be for everybody, but some of you could be moving to maybe a living situation where you're living with other people and you're finding a really beautiful way to get along with each other. It's feeling like a very peaceful environment for you when, again, where there's a lot of harmony and balance and alignment, whether you're living with family or someone who has family. Could be somebody here who has kids or is mother figure, Empress energy, Queen of Pentacles. But it's finding like, or maybe some of you are moving into an environment that's like a communal living environment or something like that, or you're getting roommates or something like that, or you're moving back with family. That's not for everybody, obviously. But I feel like whatever your living and work situation in this next year is going to be one that's going to feel very healthy, very safe, very peaceful, very harmonious, very cooperative, right? So it's a beautiful energy I feel like you guys are really, really moving into in this next year. All right. Now, my favorite part, which is your birthday gifts. So we're going to see what your birthday gifts are. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Boo. Hey, July Rain. How you doing? Are you a Virgo, Boo? Sounds like I got a Voigo in here. A Voigo. All right. All right, you guys ready? What are your birthday gifts? What are your birthday gifts? Let's see. All right, what's all of the new good stuff coming to my Pisces people? I feel like I'm going to switch decks for this one, though. All of the new good stuff coming to my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Pisces stellium, any Pisces placement that you're watching for. Again, after the live, please do drop a comment and let me know where Pisces is in your charts. I forget. I feel like I might have one Pisces placement. I could be wrong though. That might be the one sign I don't have. I think there's like 2 signs I don't have at all. That may be one of them. It actually may be, but I forget. I forgot. Yeah. Well, let's see. How about this? I'll drop a comment and let you guys know if I have Pisces in my chart or not. Okay, let's see. And if not, I'll tell you which house Pisces is in my chart. Okay. Pisces, what's all the new? Good coming to you. Lots of shuffles. Get a good shuffle in here. Yes, hit those emojis in the circle. Thank you, Siva. You the best, boo. Pisces. 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 All right, what's all the new good stuff coming to Pisces between now and next Pisces season? What's good? You guys are not putting up with any bull cocky banana foo-foo shishi in this next year. You're like, my name is Bennett. I ain't in it. I'm not engaging in the drama. No more drama in your life, Pisces, in this next year. Okay. I feel like you put an end for sure to some kind of a really painful cycle. And I'm getting like there's some Pisces that I'm talking to out there. He's gone through a lot of cycles of feeling beat down, of feeling taken advantage of feeling like life has dealt you a really nasty hand. And maybe even people around you have taken advantage of you. People stolen from you. People have hurt you. People have rejected you. Like, I don't know who this is, man, but there's some Pisces coming through who has been going through it. Really going through it, and I feel like you are putting your foot down, and what you're doing is you're pulling your energy away from all of that. And that was showing up earlier in your reading too. You're ending that cycle and you're starting this whole new cycle in this year of, listen, again, moving to that 9 of Pentacles energy. Like, I am not standing for this. I'm not giving my energy to anything. I'm pulling my energy back within to me. Bring it back to myself. Okay. I'm no longer engaging in drama. I'm no longer engaging or giving my energy to anyone or anything that is mishandling me, is not treating me with care and love and respect. Like, you're not doing it anymore. You're done with it. I feel like some of you have learned who you can and cannot trust. And so this next year, there's a lot of this, like, I'm being more discerning about who and what I give my energy to. Because I learned I can't trust everybody, and not everyone deserves all these wonderful, warm and lovey, fuzzy feels, right? But I want to say too, I want to caution you, like, because I see things moving forward in a really positive way for you, but you've got to believe it, and you've got to see it, and you've got to trust it. So the only caveat I'm seeing on this next year is I don't want you to like re-engage in a cycle of unbelief or of feeling like you're moving back to adopting this energy of, I'm a sucker, which you're not, but you know what I mean? Like, I fell for the okie doke again. No, I guess this is my life. It's not, boo. It's not. So I really want to ensure that as this Wheel of Fortune is moving forward in your favor, that you're understanding that sometimes that doesn't mean that everything will always be good. There will still be challenges. There will still be losses. There will still be difficult times. That's just life, boo. But I want you to understand and that it doesn't always have to be that way, and that is not your identity, right? Don't internalize it as like, this is who I am and this is my life. That's the only thing I want to caution you on, okay? Because then you're playing yourself again. Some of you are letting go of and releasing in this next year. Some of you guys have been in a situationship with some bull cocky banana fufushi. I don't have a word for a person, but you've been dealing with some of y'all have been giving energy to situationships, that are not good. And I think you're done with that too. You're seeing, again, people for what they are and who they are, and being more discerning about that. So again, don't be falling for the okie doke Pisces. I don't think you are. I do see you removing your energy away from and not engaging in or feeding into a bunch of drama. So what else we have for Pisces? New. Good. There's somebody specific. Some of you may be dealing with a younger fire sign, whoever that is for, that you really need to kick to the curb. Okay, I don't know if they're just like give it to you good, boo, or they got it like that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're cute. I don't know if they're cute or what, but they're not cute enough for you. You keep getting the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, boo. So I'm going to take that out because I do see, again, you closing out certain cycles. For some of you, you are ending a sexual relationship with somebody that has been a lot of garbage. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. Whoever this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual is that keeps showing up in your reading, they can go bye-bye. Okay. I think you're ending that. Whoever that is for, I think you're definitely done with that. And if they're not a fire sign, again, it's either someone that I feel you've got this very strong pull and attraction towards, where they keep like getting you back in their good graces, regardless of how they're treating you. Like, boo, you're worth so much more than this. Don't allow these people to be treating you like this. This makes me sad when I'm looking at it here, and I don't even want to show you because it's so bad. And this is not what's coming. I'm telling you, because you're ending it. The world, the Wheel of Fortune, it's done. You're closing that cycle. You're not allowing yourself to be treated like a doormat. So whoever my Pisces is that's been allowing themselves to be in this bullcocky banana foo-foo shishi, boo. You are so much more. You deserve more than that. Please understand and believe it. So I feel like you're not feeding it anymore. Done. It's done. You learned your lesson. Okay. Every single awful card that could come out is there. It's done. We're putting them away. Wheel of Fortune, upright after the world card. So you're done closing that cycle out, closing the chapter out. You learned what you needed to learn. And now you're moving forward in a positive direction, no longer feeding that icky energy no more. Okay. Again, do not fall for the okie doke. Pull your energy away from that bullshit. I had to go there. I couldn't even do bullcocky. I had to say the word because it was such garbage. All right. Good stuff coming from my Pisces. New. Good coming from my Pisces people. Lord. Don't let them treat you like that, boo. You were so much better. All right. Pisces, Pisces. It's you, Angel Rains. She's like, it's me, Jeff. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, no. You know what I thought in my head? I should have just said it because y'all won't believe me if I said it, but I said it. Listen. I was like, all the bad cards, the only one I haven't seen yet is the Tower card, but there's no way the Tower card is going to come out. Okay, Tower card. Here's the deal though. Don't be scared. You're setting better boundaries for yourself. Again, something is coming to an end, and this is telling me, like, Spirit's like, listen, this season of the bullcocky banana fufushishi, in whatever way is showing up for you in your life, is coming to an end. Okay, you're closing that door, that cycle, that chapter. Okay, And even if you don't, I'm going to close it anyway, because what's done is done. And we're not repeating this anymore. Because again, Wheel of Fortune keeps showing up for you. You've been in that down dip. You've been in the dip for way too long. You've been in the ditch for way too long. You're getting rescued out of that. Okay. You're getting pulled out of that situation. So whether it's your doing, which I prefer, and I know Spirit prefers too, because I'd much rather have something close out on a world than on a tower, right? But whichever is happening, whichever way it's showing up for you, what's done is done. It's over. And what you are doing now is setting much better boundaries for yourself. You're standing up for yourself. Okay. Again, you're not taking that garbage anymore from whomever is slinging it at you. Okay. This is you learning to stand up for yourself, gaining a backbone, setting boundaries. Okay. And not giving your energy or feeding your energy into whatever that is. Look at you. Your one is the one on fire. You have the fire within you, and you already know that. And we talked about it, right? When we were talking about the Hermit. So it's within you. You already have it. You don't need to latch onto or be party to the other stuff in order to have the success that you're seeking, or to have the love that you're seeking, or to you know what I mean? You don't need it. Okay. We already saw the beautiful new beginning that's coming for you in terms of moving into the season where things are in alignment. There's harmony, there's cooperation, there's good stuff coming. You have, if this is community or if this is a relationship, you don't need whatever that is in order to get to where you're going, right? Or to have those particular needs met or fulfilled. Like it's already coming for you. You just have to move towards it in a healthy way, which is what you're doing, right? And you're again finding new partnerships, new people where there's balance, there's cooperation. It's not this like taking. There's equal give and take. There's leveled support here, right? The scales are even, it's balanced. It's not like oh, you have this thing that I need, so I'm going to take it from you, or I'm going to take your energy, or I'm going to take your resources, or I'm going to take your reputation, or I'm going to take your body, or I'm going to take no, this is like balanced. So again, I feel like you're going to be moving into a direction where you're going to really understand what it is to be aligned with others in a way that is healthy, that's reciprocal, that's balanced, that's fair. And it's not this like just taking and not giving. Okay. So I see you also focusing more this next year, maybe on your future, on your goals, prioritizing maybe your finances, your financial health and well-being, your physical health and well-being, also maybe your business, your work, your career, thinking ahead towards your future, whether that is again growing your career, or if that is like looking ahead towards retirement and setting yourself up for that. Some of you may be focusing on investments. You may be again taking your energy away from the things that are draining you and redirecting your energy towards things that sustain you and build you up, right? And give you a firm foundation, whether that be materially with this disc energy that I'm seeing, or spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. All of that has been in your reading. So I do feel very much like that is what you're prioritizing in this next year, and that is what's coming to you. Seems like a much more abundant year. We didn't get a lot of stuff coming through regarding like your work, career, and finances, but in terms of the good stuff coming to you, again, it feels like a year where you're much more solid and stable financially, physically, and materially in general. So that's really good. It could be, again, much more abundant year towards you. Could be some generosity coming your way as well. Some of you are continuing this journey that we talked about, again, coming full circle from the beginning of the reading, like continuing this journey of introspection and taking that deep dive within, facing your fears, conquering those fears. But also I feel regardless of whatever is closing out, it's not changing who you are, in the sense of you're still this deeply intuitive, introspective sort of individual, right? And so that journey, delving deeper, into your own psyche and into your own like self is still continuing and is maybe even deepening. There could be something new that you're studying or learning also in this next year. I'm getting for some of you, and I felt this, it's not like super strong there, but some of you could be welcoming like a new pet into your life or a new friend of some kind. So there could be like, again, I'm getting new partnerships or new friendships, but also there could be like this adopting of a pet or an animal for some of you, not for everybody, but I'm seeing that too. And deep, deep healing this year. There's justice coming towards you. So whatever wrongs were done to you or any bukkake banana fufushishi that was slung at you, again, I feel like there's this energy of things coming back into balance for you. So those wrongs are going to be righted in your life. Not necessarily those individuals or whatever community or people or relationship that you're leaving behind. It's not like it's not coming in that way. I feel so much as it's like, you know, the wheel of fortune moving in your favor, things in general in your life starting to look up and things moving from this, like you being pulled out of that ditch that we talked about and being put on solid ground and things being made right where things were done wrong in your life in the past, right? And again, with that comes this deep healing and this sense of like balance and being able to kind of, I can handle this now. So I love this for you, Pisces. We are now going to make a wish. So start thinking about what you want to intentionally manifest in this next year. And as I always ask too, think about one action step that you will take towards that manifestation, towards bringing that from the 5D into the 3D reality, my friends. All right. Here's your selenite candle, Pisces people. I love you guys. I love my fishy friends so much. You guys are so great. And I hope that everyone watching has had a wonderful Pisces season. I have. It's been a really interesting season. Definitely a lot of feels, a lot of emo stuff happening. But I personally love that shit. I think it's great. I love to feel my feelings even when it's difficult because I know that it's healthy to process and kind of ride those waves, not sit there, but watch them, observe them, feel them, and then wave bye-bye to them. And so as we wave bye-bye to Pisces season in the next couple of days, I hope that you guys do take this time to really process anything that you need to internally, have that good cry, do that good releasing, get it all out. And then let's prepare for Aries season, which starts the zodiac signs all over again. And I'm really looking forward to Aries season because for me, it's also like the beginning of the year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Do not forget to drop a like, hit that thumb. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the notification bell, set it to all so you know anytime I go live or upload a new reading for you. Make sure your YouTube notifications are on as well so you get mine. And drop a comment. Again, let me know where Pisces is in your chart. I will do the same. And hype up the video if you want to after. It's cool. I'll be back again for an all signs probably tomorrow. So I will see you guys again soon. And you guys have your wishes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, Pisces people, may all of your birthday wishes, hopes, and dreams come true. Mwah! Beijinhos to you, abrazos, and I will see you on the next live or posting. We'll see what goes and flows. I love you guys again. Thanks again. Angel Reigns, again, happy birthday to you and happy birthday to all my Pisces sun signs. All right, see you guys. Have a good work day for you, Mitzi. Thank you again, Siva. Bye, everyone.